Greed.
Greed is defined as the insatiable desire for more, whether it is food or money. So who are the greediest of them all?
People like your bankers, people that deal in the stock market.
People who have got a lot of money, actually, who just seem to not know where to stop.
Young, pushy, city banking people.
To investigate what makes people greedy, my Sin bus passengers and I are off to the city to meet some stock market traders, and I'll be testing them to see what makes them want more.
Naughty.
What makes traders go mad with greed? To find out, I've asked them to trade under two very different simulated scenarios.
Well, what we have today is these traders will be trading on their own account. They won't be under any special pressure. And at the end of an hour or so, we will look how well they've traded.
In this first simulation, we've simply asked them to trade for themselves.
It's surprisingly quiet in here. These guys really are trading, but it's comparatively low-key.
Okay, folks, we've come to the end of our first session. At this point, all of you need to stop trading.
Now the simulation gets more competitive. Will this affect their greedy behavior?
These traders are now split into two teams. We've got a black team and a red team, and they're under a very competitive situation. They've got to make some money.
For added pressure, my volunteers are goading each team on.
I'm up 20. If you're going to trade, you better get on with it.
Sell that now just to try and react to it. Pound's going through the roof. Are you watching it as well?
1 minute to go, guys.
What is the highest red team person odds?
I've lost everything.
Let's see if you can push it over 30, all right?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Well done, boys. Excellent.
So how did competition impact their greed?
What did you find out from this experiment?
Well, what I found is that under conditions of competition, when they were put under stress, they performed in ways that was totally different from when they were just trading on their own account, where nobody was looking over their shoulder.
When trading quietly on their own, each trader settled for a small but healthy profit. However, under the strains of competition, they wanted to make as much money as possible. Greed had set in.
As you know, a day trader's philosophy is little and often. In other words, not to take a lot of risk. However, when you work for somebody else and you have these bonus-fueled culture, that's when all hell breaks loose. They've got to keep up with their peers, because if you don't and you fall behind, you're done for.
Trading as part of a team actually made each trader greedier for more. And to make more, they were forced to take bigger risks. Some greedy risks paid off. One trader's profit soared from £10,000 to £28,000. But many risks backfired, and the largest loss also increased from £5,000 to a whopping £24,000.
As we saw in the second scenario, some very seasoned traders did worse.
Of course, this was just a simulation. No real money was made or lost. But what it revealed was just why traders succumb to this deadly sin. It's competition with our peers that drives greed. It's not just because we want more, but because we want more than others.
If a trader hasn't got a burning desire to make money, then he shouldn't be trading. But it's a skill, it's a discipline, and there's a lot more to it than just greed.
But unfortunately, greed can be addictive. The latest research shows that knowing we have more money than our colleagues activates the reward center in our brains. Greed actually gives us pleasure.
Never mind keeping up with the Joneses, it's beating the Joneses that really gives us a rush.